I'm Jeff Duperon. I'm your host for Friday Night Jazz. We are a broadcast service of Temple University. WRTI can be found in Philadelphia on 90.1 FM. It's the life of a programmer, just sitting back listening to the music. You know, this is what it's all about for me. You know, this is a joy of I guess now it's roughly 21 years I've been programming jazz, and I'll never give it up. You know, it's like therapy for me. I come in here twice a week, and I have the opportunity. And for the most part, I'm here by myself. So you know, all I'm doing is just sitting back, listening to the music, and playing music for an audience that could be 10,000 people strong any given quarter hour. I fashion myself as someone who has a pulse for new music. Someone that understands that there's a lot of great music out there, especially in the jazz genre, because you have so many different eras you can choose from. But it's totally different from commercial radio, because in jazz radio, you're not limited to a playlist that you have to rotate every hour. You can play music from the 1950s and then play something just behind that from 2006, and it sounds like there was no time frame in between. And it's wonderful when you can do that, and you can introduce an audience to one of the new musicians on the scene that's continuing on with the legacy of jazz, as well as go back in the past and hear, you know, how the music evolved. The individuals who are involved in jazz are not into it for the payday. They realize that they can put out a CD. The majority of jazz CDs don't sell 10,000 copies. The majority of them don't sell 5,000 copies. It's not about the money, although it's important. That's not the primary focus. The primary focus of the musicians that are involved in jazz is the artistic contribution that they're making, because they're actually creating something on the spot. And when they have an opportunity to go in the studio and make a record, they're not looking for that to be in the top 10. They're not looking for that record to sell 1 million copies. On rare occasions, it may, but very seldom. So it's the love of the music. I mean, to put it quite succinctly, the love of the music. It's been a wonderful experience. You know, I've really enjoyed being a programmer, because it's been a labor of love. I've never been paid for this. It's all been volunteer. But it's something that I cherish. You know, and over the years, I've had an opportunity to meet some wonderful musicians, wonderful people, you know, who enjoy jazz and enjoy listening to the music and listening to how the music is being created on the spot. And that, to me, is probably the one thing that separates jazz from every other type of musical genre. You know, it's improvisation. It's created at the moment, and it always changes, always evolves. So I've been happy with I'll call it my second career, and it's been a pleasure doing it. You know, it's been awesome just having the opportunity to be on the cutting edge of the new technology that's out there now, because WRTI has developed over the last 10 years into one of the premier radio stations in the country. And with the type of equipment that we have now, I mean, we can do so many more things. I mean, right now we're broadcasting 24-hour jazz in high definition. You know, so it's really been a pleasure being a part of this organization as well. My reward is people calling me saying that they really appreciate what they hear on the air. WRTI, may I help you? Yes. That was David Fathead Newman, and it's on his new release entitled Life. You're welcome. Okay. And that's someone calling that heard something earlier in the evening. I played that probably between 6 and 7. Calling me, asking me what the name of the song is so that they can go out and buy it. You know, and that to me is the joy of it all. You know, it's I've touched somebody. You know, if it's 1 or 2 people that evening, I've touched somebody with what I played and they enjoyed it. I need to go to hell. Craig MacGyver on member-supported WRTI. His Dreambox Media release is entitled A Horse of a Different Rhythm. We heard Reflections Passing. Saw Craig over last weekend in Cape May, New Jersey, holding forth at Carney's Other Room, having a good time. That particular selection featured Barry Sames on piano, Bobby Zankel on alto sax, Ben Schachter on tenor, John Schwan on trumpet, and Craig MacGyver on drum set, timpani, and electronic strings. Reflections Passing, an original composition from Craig. Also in the set, music from Carl Allen and Rodney Whitaker from their new release, Get Ready. We heard the title track. Also featuring organist Dorsey Robinson, saxophonist Steve Wilson, and on piano, Cyrus Chestnut. Hope you enjoyed it. Get Ready on member-supported WRTI.